What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Dragonstar episode. This is episode 005. As usual, I am Dragonstar. Welcome to the stream. Once again, we have another exciting episode of Dragonstar Wrestling that has been edited. I would say it's scripted, but I do not choose the winner. I let the computer handle that for me. So basically, I have to stay on my toes as far as doing any sort of storytelling. Basically how AEW runs. Anyways, let's get on with the show. That's what you're here for, and I think at some point at about 9 o'clock, I'm gonna have to step away from the keyboard. Just for the that's a 9 o'clock Central Time. That's what it is. It's about 8:46 for me right now, but we are gonna get on with the show. All right. I will put the be right back. So we'll have like a short intermission. There's seven matches for tonight. So let's get this going. Ladies and gentlemen, Douglas Mathis. We kicked the show off with Douglas coming to the ring in regards to what happened last week with him getting the number one contender spot tonight. He's been a little opinionated on the subject, but I mean, he's got another shot at the championship, right? He's got a shot at being 22-time champion.
Take a good look and soak it all in. By the end of the night, Douglas Mitchell, that's me, will be a 22-time world champion. You might be asking yourself, what makes him champion material? Why does he get a shot? I'll tell you what I tell everyone else. Blame RG. He made the match last week. Well, now I gotta make chicken salad out of chicken shit. That's okay though, because there ain't no one better that can challenge for the DSW Championship more deserving than me, whether you like it or not.
Yo, Grandpa. Time to face the real world. You can't hack it anymore. You're as old as time. You're washed up. Yesterday's news. You ain't got what it takes to beat me. You can't now, and you couldn't in your prime. Your dreams of winning are preposterous. You're faster, stronger, better than you ever were in your prime.
I'll kick your ass, son.
Listen to him, everybody. He ain't got a clue. You're stepping in the ring with the best, old man. This is the best you got, RG? Putting me in the ring with the Skittle Scottish Korean guy? Get a good look at this belt, old man, because it's the closest you're gonna get to it.
Welcome to Dragonstar Wrestling, the most underrated show in professional wrestling. As usual, I am RG, and beside me is the man that will be challenging TKO for the Dragonstar World Championship belt.
Ungrateful piece of shit. I'll show him. And I didn't challenge no one, RG. You put me in this damn match. Now I'm pissed. Pissed at you. And pissed because I gotta show this punk kid what it means to be put in his place.
You won't be pissed at me anymore if you beat TKO.
If, RG, you sound like I'm gonna lose. It's not a matter of if. It's when.
All that aside, we enter the second round of the DSW Championship #1 contender spot to determine who will face either TKO or Douglas Mitchell at Belly of the Beast. Our first pay-per-view that can only be seen on Patreon that will declare a #1 contender within the Elimination Chamber, taking the top wrestlers from the tournament and putting them in a cage to brawl it out.
Trust me, I'm paying careful attention too. Because when I beat TKO's ass tonight, I'm gonna teach the DSW what a real champion is like. Let's get on with the show.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Douglas. On the last episode, the Mex-American charged into the ring after AR Price's match to be met with not one, but two hired assailants. One whom we've never seen before. The Mex-American has been informed to stay home this week to calm things down a bit. AR Price has been informed to not appear as well to keep him protected and keep the tournament going. Bradley Gunn and the newest addition to their entourage are standing by with these words to say.
You know me as the richest man in the world, AR Price. You will know me as the winner of the #1 Contenders Tournament winner of 2020. What you're probably asking is, if this guy's so rich and so great in the ring, why isn't he there? It's because I'm rich. That's why. I paid off RG to let things simmer after we beat the hell out of the Mex-American, trying to attack me from behind like the low-life scum he is. Next time I see him, we'll do more than beat his ass. But that's not what you want to know, is it? You already know Bradley Gunn. Well, let me introduce you to his companion, Bradley Gunn.
I spent 5 years in Afghanistan. I protected the people from being run over by militant forces. Both me and Bradley Gunn here have killed oppressors of foreign freedoms. But you know what I saw when I got back to the States? People on people violence. Karens and Corys bitching about wearing a mask. Your ass should try wearing a gas mask for 48 hours when your life is on the line. If you take it off, then your bitch ass can cry from the grave. But what sickens me most of all, when an illegal alien posing as an American tries to invade our country, pretending to be a wrestler and attacks an honest contributor to the United States of America from behind. You want to know the best part of becoming a Dragonstar Wrestling? I get to beat the Mex-American's ass, and it will be 100% legal. I told you last time, I wasn't playing when I said I was gonna get even. Mex-American, the target on your back grew 3 times bigger than when you first faced AR Price. Now Bradley Gunn and I are gonna be your worst nightmares.
The following match is a men's #1 contenders tournament match scheduled for one fall. First, making his way to the ring from Memphis, Tennessee, he is Red. Beating the odds, Red defeated his opponent Bradley Gunn to make it to the second round of the tournament. Some speculate that the Mex-American is to blame for Red's win, but that is a question to be resolved for another day.
What a joke, RG. When I beat TKO tonight, it won't be Red that I compete against. Red's win was a fluke brought on by the interference of that no-good Nick, the Mex-American. When the time is right, Gunn will get even with Red. But since he can't interfere in this match, everyone is going to learn that Red has no business being here.
And his opponent from New York City, New York, he is Alex Blaze.
The two-time former DSW champion proved to the world that he still has what it takes to be championship material. He has returned with a vengeance, putting everyone on notice and with one goal, the DSW championship.
I anticipate him leaving tonight, mainly because I don't know his contract status. But he would be a worthy competitor in my title defense when I win. Blaze is a well-rounded wrestler, but he has a keen eye for seeing his opponent's mistakes. What does that mean against a drunk? Not a damn thing. Blaze is either going to have to knock Red unconscious or put him in a sleeper hold to put Red to sleep.
While there's no weight in them, they just took off right after the bell.
Damn straight, the world title's everything to these guys.
The tournament heats up with 8 wrestlers left in the men's tournament. 2 will move on tonight to the semifinals to face off for an opportunity to face the world champion, whether it be the current champion TKO or the veteran Douglas Mitchell.
Well, my money would be on Douglas Mitchell. Why, you ask? Well, let me tell you, he's a great guy. He's handsome as hell, and he's a genuine badass in the ring, and the ladies love him.
You appear to have confidence for tonight's match after words from TKO saying you're too old.
TKO has never been in the ring with a real wrestler. He might be a former boxer, but he'll be on my turf.
Okay, so let's assume you beat TKO tonight and have to defend the title at Belly of the Beast, the first pay-per-view for the BS.
That's all, folks. RG just checked out of the building.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with me today. Which of these wrestlers would you gun for as winning this match?
Well, I would love to beat the shit out of Reds, simply because I don't like him. But he won't make it that far. He got lucky in the first round tonight. The booze is going to wear off and cost him his match.
Power slam by Red. Will he go for the pin? No, he doesn't.
I heard Red bitching backstage about not having enough money to maintain his buzz. Alex will get the win, and I for one wouldn't mind going up against a real athlete like him. I need a real challenger, RG, and Alex might be that fight I'm looking for.
What about Red? He's doing pretty well right now.
Not anymore, RG. But what about him? Oh, you don't think he has a chance of winning, do you? Oh, you do? That's not something I would admit, RG. Red shouldn't be affiliated with the word wrestling. He doesn't know what he's doing, and majority of his matches, he's drunk. He doesn't need to be here.
All right, what about the Sandman from ECW? He was drunk. Many wrestlers have showed up to the matches drunk. What's different from about Red?
Red is Red, and that's all I need to say. But I'll play your stupid little game. If this low-life boozer wins and magically makes it to the to WrestleMania, I'll make quick work of him, even at his drunkest.
Red with the attack on Alex. Oh, knocking him straight down with a jab. Clothesline from hell.
No.
Could it be all over? He goes for the pin. 1, 2, and kick out.
Let me tell you something about Alex that a lot of the people don't remember, but those that do, they remember that he's very resilient. He'll kick out 1,000,000 times. He is hard to put away. You got to do some real damage to Alex.
Alex on the offense. He goes behind. Backbreaker.
That was a backdrop, RG. That's why I wrestle, and you don't.
He's got him up. Venom injection.
Head first, right to the canvas.
Confidence. Only one count. Red gets up.
Uh-oh, maybe he drank a little bit more than I thought he did.
All right, you make fun of Red, but being drunk and being able to wrestle at the same time, that's a lot of muscle memory.
Yeah, but it's also dumb, RG. Who shows up to the match drunk?
Oh, come on, we saw that Jackie Chan. Another clothesline from hell. It could be all over for Alex here. Could he face Douglas or TKO? 2, and the shoulders up.
Telling you, it's gonna take more than that. Alex, he's got him up.
Mistake by Red. Venom injection number 2. Could it be all over? 1, 2, 3.
The winner of this match by way of pinfall, Alex Blaze.
Alex Blaze prevails, showing that liquid strength can only get you so far.
Good, the better man won. Red deserved the beating he got, and if he continues to attempt to wrestle, I wish him many more beatings to come this way.
Alex Blaze will move on to compete against AR Price.
That is going to be one hell of a match.
Later this evening, we have the Dark Renegade versus Blue Blade to find out who will face Howard Height. Later this evening, we also have Four Leaf versus Crystal Turbo. And the big match, Purple Puma versus Prototype 1350. Before the show went live, I had the opportunity to speak with DJ B. Rad about his feud with Big Daddy. What happened during this interview is shocking.
Would you say it's mind-blowing, shocking like the Fuck the World belt on AEW?
Yeah, take it back. Just watch the interview. I'm backstage with DJ B. Rad, who is scheduled to tag team action tonight. B. Rad, when we last saw you, you were charging down the ring to attack Big Daddy T during the championship tournament match. Even after you stated that you wanted him to win, what changed?
Big Daddy T thinks he can bully me into submission. He thinks I'm gonna roll over and cry. I've been the small guy my whole life, RG. Him attacking me shows how much of a chicken shit he really is. He took his tag team loss out of me and continued to berate me. You better watch your back, team.
Talking trash, you piece of shit. You ain't gonna do shit. Yeah. See you tonight.
Now, should we cut? What do we do? DX chop. No, that didn't work. You alive?
The following match is a women's tag team division match scheduled for one fall. First, approaching the ring from Alaska, she is Ina.
When last we saw Ina, she was competing against one of the most dominant women in the DSW. She put up quite a fight, but was unable to beat Tyga.
No matter what anyone else says, Ina needs more training. She's ill-equipped to be in the squared circle and could do more harm to herself, if not her opponent.
And her partner from Tokyo, Japan, she is Mia Kurai.
Everyone say it with me. Kurai! Kurai!
Mia Kurai is yet another woman fallen in the Women's Championship Tournament who fell to the continuous attack at her arm by Emily Lane.
I can't really knock Kurai for wrestling because the technical wrestler doesn't exist today. There's no more Bret Harts in the world to focus on one body part, so I can see how she got caught off guard. But she did go toe-to-toe with Lane. If she squares off against a technical wrestler, she could be a good asset.
And their opponents, they're the team of Grinder and Ripsaw. Together, they are Femolition.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome another addition to the DSW roster in both Grinder and Ripsaw with the appearance of Axel Smash's Demolition. They call themselves Femolition.
Everything I said about Kurai standing a chance, forget it. There's nothing more menacing than a person in war pain. but we have never seen women in war paint in the history of wrestling. At least not full-on face paint. Japan don't count. Face paint tells the story here. It's a story about two women that will rip your head off if you step into the ring with them. I'm excited to see them.
We continue with the women's tag team division starting to develop with a match for the top two teams to determine the first women's tag team title holders.
Damn, it sounded like a tongue twister, RG. I'm all for showing who is the top in their division. It sets the standard of excellence for competitors to achieve. But what I find interesting are Femolition.
Femolition to play off the original duo of Axe and Smash. Not to forget Crush that created the tag team Demolition. Demolition spent some time dominating the tag team division in the early years of WWE.
That's good and all, RG, but they have to prove it. And you can't do that by showing up and say, hey, we're like Demolition. We're not them, but we kind of are.
That's true. They are big women, though, and as you've stated previously, it makes them more difficult to beat.
Unless they beat themselves. They can do all the cool stuff that Demolition did, but if they are green and make mistake after mistake, their name isn't going to measure up to the original. I've been meaning to ask you, RG. Earlier, AR Price said that he gave you money to not be here. What are you going to do with the money?
Well, the idea was to pay an unbiased GM for the show, which I might still do, or to pay for another show. A show with some of the athletes that weren't booked for the flagship show, possibly for YouTube.
I don't have to be there, do I?
Guess it depends if you win the championship tonight.
When I win, RG. Like I said, it's not a matter of if, it's just when.
Ina and Grinder and collar elbow tie up. She releases the hold, missing with the punch, and toss right over. Big elbow drop on Ina. Ina spins around, goes around back. She's a little bit faster. She Irish whips Grinder. Oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
That's a lot of dead weight, RG. Spinning her around like that. Ina's, she's showing some skill tonight.
But not if she keeps taking a beating like that. Those big elbows. And now she's slamming her head up against the mat.
That's sheer brutality, RG. The only thing that can stop her is a mistake.
Grinder tags in Ripsaw, excuse me. Got her up. Oh!
Damn. She's out cold.
This could be it. One. Only 2 counts. Mia Karai comes into the ring, and now we got chaos. Let's not forget that Mia and Ripsaw are the legal women, and now she tags in her partner. Double arm drag. Mia Karai in the ring now from behind. Oh! Nice. She's got her pin. 1, 2, and 3. The winners of this match by way of pinfall is the team of Ina and Mia Karai. Contrasting to their first few matches, Ina and Mia Karai managed to pull off a win against Femolition.
Goes to show that anyone can use a famous name, but that doesn't mean you're as good as that name. You gotta live up to it, or you're just gonna make an ass out of yourself. I'm sure the original team of Demolition is looking on at this and saying, damn, what a sorry excuse for a tag team.
He's speaking about Femolition in their debut. But congratulations to Ina and Mia Karai for their first official win in the tag team division.
Who knows? Could be a new direction for them. I congratulate them too.
Uh-oh. I got a TKO standing by in the back. He's got some choice words to say for you, Douglas.
Screw that. Cut him out.
I can't. I gotta show it.
Greatness ain't earned. Greatness ain't learned. You're either born with it or you're not. RG is throwing a 21-time loser at me tonight to try and intimidate me. Says he'll take the strap from me. RG couldn't intimidate an ant. I feel bad for Douglas. I do. Why? Because after tonight, he's going to be just another addition to the list of fallen wrestlers that I beat. The belt is in the right hands, and no one is going to take it from me, or they'll find themselves knocked the fuck out.
The following match is a men's #1 contenders match scheduled for one fall. First, approaching the ring from the darkness within, he is the Dark Renegade. In his first round match, the Dark Renegade took on the former police officer Max Storm. Max did everything in his power to win, but the Dark Renegade proved to be a force to be reckoned with.
It took the Dark Renegade a matter of a couple of moves to show the world that the Dark Renegade loves to take a beating. And if you can't find a way to beat him quickly, once you leave a vulnerable opening in your defense, the Renegade will turn around and obliterate you. Is it me, or did the temperature turn up in here?
Well, we are in Texas, but yeah, it got really hot.
It could be the power of the Dark Renegade. Oh, damn. Just when you thought it couldn't get any hotter. Guess I was wrong.
And his opponent, from parts unknown, he is the Blue Blade. He's fast, athletic, and strikes his opponents in places they never knew existed. The Blue Blade has worked his way through this tournament with deadly strikes as fast as a cobra.
Tonight's going to be a real challenge for him, as he is wrestling someone that is more powerful than him and is a glutton for taking pain. It's break crushing strikes versus bone crushing moves. How much can the Blade take, or will he hit that one killer move on the Renegade that knocks him flat on his back? We are about to find out.
There's the bell, and this match will wrap up half of the men's tournament, as we have already seen Alex Blaze advance to make the semifinals that much more difficult for one of these two to beat.
Yeah, and we've seen Renegade in the first round take hit after hit after hit from Max Storm and kick out. We've even seen him get elbow dropped on the Yuppie announcer desk by ringside. Not us, by the way. Dark Renegade got up from that. With one or two moves, Renegade plowed through Max Storm. He plowed him down. If he's that much of a punching bag, how much does he take before he says, "Fuck it, I'm done with you," and just wipe the floor with the Blue Blade?
That's true. Renegade has, war scars all over his body?
How much you want to bet those are self-inflicted?
I couldn't even imagine.
You cry when you get a paper cut.
Do they hurt?
Well, take a look at that man. Right there, Dark Renegade. He had to have suffered some sort of trauma. Apparently, it was enough to bury his pain deep inside. I gotta be honest, Archie. If Dark Renegade wins this tournament, I'm gonna have my work cut out for me.
You mean if you win the title tonight?
Damn it, Archie. It's when I win the title.
It could very well be the Blue Blade, and he's fast, and he's got those strong strikes.
It could be, but somehow I don't think so.
So you're saying that the Dark Renegade's going to come out of nowhere, just like the last time?
No, Renegade's gotten a little more offense compared to last time, but he's having to do a lot more to to the Blue Blade.
Could that have something to do with his ninja skills?
Yeah, that's right. Ninja skills. That's why he's having a hard time. Let me tell you about ninjas, RG.
Here we go. Oh, pin. Nope. Shoulders up. Not even a 1 count.
All right, back to the important stuff. Ninjas. All right. So the way I understand it is that ninjas, they when they train, they have to take a beating because if they get their ass beat, they can't go crying. They gotta take it, and either that or they kill themselves.
This has been Ninja 101 by Douglas.
Fuck you, RG. It's all true.
How do you know so much about ninjas anyways?
I just do, RG. You know that whole promo about TKO saying that, ninja kick.
1, 2, and
Shoulders up.
you see how the Dark Renegade just got up, and he's still taking it.
I'm telling you, I don't know what he's got in him, but damn, he takes a beating.
And he sends it right back. Punch to the midsection of the Blue Blade. Got him in the headlock. He's got him up. Nice suplex.
Rumor has it that the Dark Renegade come from the pits of hell.
Renegade was set up for something, and Blue Blade reversed, and now Renegade reverses. He's got him right back up in that same position. Oh!
Death Valley Driver, RG. Could be all over.
2, shoulders up. And the crowd think they saw the 3 count. He's got him up. Oh!
Damn. How can he take any more?
This has to be it. 1, 2, and 3. No! Blue Blade has no quitting him.
And look at that fury on the Dark Renegade. He just knocked him down.
Another pinfall. No, broken up by the ropes. Dark Renegade. Oh, nice foot sweep. And then a moonsault. He's changing the momentum. He drags him to the center of the ring. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, and the shoulders up.
Renegade. Oh, he's going for that. Oh! Did you see that? You see that, RG? And then a ninja kick. Followed by a ninja elbow.
That nice somersault kick caught Dark Renegade off guard. It could be over. 1, 2, and the shoulders up.
Oh, damn. You see, he went for something. Only 2 counts. But he went for Dark Renegade. Excuse me. Damn.
I know this match has you all over the place. Tornado DDT off the top rope. And a hook of the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Shoulders up again. Renegade will not fall. Elbow. No, he's got him in the arm wrench. Tighter. Club to the shoulder. Reverse it to a Russian leg sweep.
Just when you think you have the Dark Renegade down.
2, and the shoulders up.
When you think Renegade's down, he keeps getting up.
Picks him up. Another suplex. Right into a pin. Just not enough to put him away. Irish whip into the corner hard. And he gets him from behind the camel clutch and tosses him from behind.
He just tossed him over.
Renegade just shoves him down like he's nothing. Blade caught from behind and he is dropped down. Renegade picks him up. He's got him up. Here he goes. Death Valley Driver.
I think this is it, RG.
It could be 1, 2, and 3.
The winner of this match by way of pinfall, the Dark Renegade.
The new phenom of professional wrestling claims another win, asserting his dominance and taking one step closer to the #1 contender spot.
The Dark Renegade gets to compete against Alex Blaze. That, my friends, is sure to be a match of the night. The Renegade doesn't even look like he broke a sweat tonight.
You're right, Douglas. He took a little bit more of a beating than he did the last time. But he just kept taking it and taking it and taking it. And then he just turned it around and just took it to Blue Blade and put him away.
That is what scary-ass wrestler, RG. You can't assess whether you're hurting him or not, because when you think he is, he just turns around and then steals the match from you. He did it last time, and he did it this time again.
Story time, ladies and gentlemen. Once upon a time, there was a dominant woman that ruled the land. She destroyed every opponent that came into her territory. No one dared challenge her until one day, a corrupt, scraggly man with an accent and his sidekick invaded. They took away the woman's crown without hesitation and declared the crown was open for the taking. All sorts of creatures got in line, getting knocked out one by one as the dominant woman declared she would get her crown back. The next opponent in the dominant woman's path is a lifeless robot. The purple puma will destroy the soulless piece of metal and get one step closer to reclaiming what rightfully belongs to the puma.
The following match is a Women's World Championship Tournament match scheduled for one fall. First, approaching the ring from Belfast, Ireland, she is Four Leaf. After a great win against Granny Dearest, Four Leaf finds herself in the second round of the tournament with an opportunity to erase that loss from the first episode.
Sometimes athletes learn from their mistakes, but I don't think Four Leaf learned a thing. Instead, Four Leaf shouldn't be here. She should be in jail over a defenseless old woman. That's not winning. That's breaking the law, and no one is above breaking the law. She just got lucky. Well, Mr. RG, her luck is gonna run out.
And her opponent from Crystal City, this is Crystal Turbo.
When we last saw Crystal Turbo, she was in a first round against Yuri Akane, making her submit to her Boston Crab submission. Her raw power has made her a favorite to win the tournament.
She reminds me of a female version of Big Van Vader, except less ugly and with boobs. She's someone you don't want hitting you with those massive fists, let alone sitting on you with a Boston Crab, because all that weight on top of you will simply keep you from breathing. And I don't know about you, RG, but I like breathing.
We kick off yet another women's tournament match where the winner of this match will go on to face the winner of the Purple Puma versus Prototype 1350 later.
You have a technical wrestler squaring up against a powerhouse. Excuse me, a powerhouse. Did I say power? It's powerhouse. You know my take on smaller wrestlers taking on larger ones? Well, the same applies here. Four Leaf is going to have to step up her game if she wants to win. I don't think there's any technical moves she can put on Turbo that will make Turbo tap out.
Four Leaf, who won her first round match against Granny Dearest, put on a great display of wrestling ability in her opening round matchup. But as Douglas just suggested, Four Leaf will need to dig deep if she wants to move on in the tournament.
Let's not forget that Four Leaf took on an 80-year-old woman who did a hell of a job at her age, but it wasn't a fair match. Granny doesn't have half the speed nor strength of Four Leaf. Now, Granny and Turbo both have padding on their bones, but when Granny gets hit, she bruises easily, whereas Turbo still has thick, hardy muscles. You tell me how much of a difference this is gonna make in this match.
Well, I guess it would make a great deal of difference.
Turbo will have more power to inflict on Four Leaf, which with muscle mixed in, could make Turbo come out on top tonight.
Submission hold locked in. She's got it locked in, and Turbo cannot even reach the ropes the way she has her arms pulled back. And she is rocking back and forth, but she has to let it go.
When you put on a submission move on a big person, not only do you have to use more strength to keep it locked in, you gotta apply more pressure, and it's hard to keep it on. Ooh!
Turbo with that big elbow right across the sternum, excuse me. She kicks, misses at the kick in the face, but a knee right to the head.
Turbo slowing down the pace, but Four Leaf with reversal after reversal. I mean, she could pull one off.
In the corner, she Irish whips, no reversed. Missing with the double knees. Four Leaf telling her to come on, drop kick off the top. She is fired up. Four Leaf charges, forearm across the face.
Four Leaf's turned the tide a little bit, excuse me. She's heating it up, and she needs to stay on Crystal Turbo. Oh no!
I was not expecting a kip up by Crystal Turbo, and she jumped off the ropes and it didn't even phase Turbo, and Turbo just plowed her down. Axe handle. Irish whip to the corner. Oh!
Side body splash.
Enough to take the wind out of her. 1, 2, and 3.
The winner of this match, Crystal Turbo, by way of pinfall.
Crystal Turbo pulls off the victory and has the opportunity to become the next women's champion. She will be competing against the winner of the Purple Puma and Prototype 1350 later this evening.
Now Crystal Turbo might be big, but don't call her slow because she can move. But could that weight be her downfall in her next match? It's gonna get a whole lot tougher from here on out. Can Crystal Turbo hold it up?
Don't forget, we still have the world title being defended later this evening.
I can't wait, RG. That's gonna be one hell of a match.
And I'd like to welcome our new sponsor to the show, Sumo Fit.
Convenient time for that.
Are you tired of being pushed around? Are you being bullied?
Been kicked in the balls one too many times? Tired of getting put head first in a toilet filled of someone's diarrhea?
Oh, Douglas, come on.
What? Suck it, RG. Well, now there's a solution.
That's right, take the Sumo Fit dietary supplements to get into that sumo build. Stop being pushed around.
Push back. Do it the sumo way.
The following match is a men's tag team match scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. First approaching the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he is DJ B-Red.
B-Red doesn't look well. He seems banged up, but he's doing a decent job of hiding his pain he's in.
If you ask me, B-Rad bit off more than he can chew. He poked the bear one too many times, and now the bear's waiting to devour his breakdancing food. It's B-Rad's own fault that he's in the state he's in, and what happens tonight will be no one's fault but his own.
For those that missed it earlier, right, I was just about to give B-Rad an interview, and he was attacked by Big Daddy T.
Yeah, well, he deserved it, but that's not what happened, actually. Big Daddy T, he was running in the back, and he couldn't stop. He just happened to knock over B-Rad. I mean, that's nobody's fault but B-Rad for being there.
If you say so, Douglas.
I'll say so.
Spot recently lost cleanly to AR Price in the men's tournament, but he surprised the DSW Universe when he beat King DDT in the first round.
For a period of time, the Spot was a joke, and if you ask me, he still is. He has had no major wins, and the ones he didn't have any major improvements on his career. He will add nothing to this match, nothing, just like Marco Stunt.
And their opponents. First, from Switzerland, he is the Purple Pansy.
The Purple Pansy, a former two-time world champion, finds himself added to this match just moments ago before Big Daddy T's attack earlier.
He is still a technical god of professional wrestling. He might have lost in the tournament. No one could have foreseen Howard Heights getting as far as he has, including the Purple Pansy. But just wait, the Pansy will unleash his intelligent prowess on his opponents tonight.
I find it rather interesting that he included himself in this match.
Personally, I don't think Big Daddy T cares who his partner is. It could have been the Oh Yeah Kid. Well, I don't know about that, but Purple Pansy is a perfect fit. I mean, they might be different from each other, but nobody's better than the Purple Pansy at the technical side of wrestling. It balances out.
That is a good point. This could be a dominant tag team.
And his partner from the bad streets of Miami. He is Big Daddy T.
Big Daddy T looks confident shortly after attacking DJB Red from behind during an interview earlier on in the night.
It wasn't intended, RG. Big Daddy T was not trying to injure B-Rad. Contrary to what you believe. It's B-Rad's own fault that he was standing in the way of Big Daddy T warming up. Who would set up an interview just inches away from where someone's warming up, RG? You would. I'm sure Big Daddy T wanted B-Rad 100% for this match. But what can he do? B-Rad tears like paper.
Welcome if you are just joining us. DJB Red and the Spot are teaming up to face Big Daddy T and the Purple Pansy. It's a rather awkward tag team to see the Purple Pansy and Big Daddy T together.
Like I stated, I don't think he cares. The two of them could tag up with anyone and make gold out of shit.
That is, except for DJB Red. Let's not forget that in the first episode, B-Red and Big Daddy T tagged up, and they lost the match. Big Daddy T was the one that got pinned. He's the one that attacked B-Red after the match. Now, since he was attacked, he is suffering from injured ribs shortly after being plowed down by Big Daddy T during an interview earlier in the evening.
Well, Big T did warn B-Rad that he was going to kick his ass, and he delivered on his promise. B-Rad is showing how much of a dumbass he really is if he thinks he can beat Big Daddy T. T already sent him home on an injured list once. What's it going to take for B-Rad to realize he can't beat T?
Well, there is a definite size difference. The Spot managed to find B-Rad beaten and aided B-Rad backstage. That wasn't seen on camera, but shortly after I was asking for help, the Spot came and helped B-Rad to the locker room.
The Spot shouldn't be rubbing his nose in other people's shit, RG. He's going to get his ass beat down too and make it worse. The god of technical wrestling, the Purple Pansy, has been fed up with being distracted by the audience.
Wait, what? You just changed the subject. Oh! Nice driver. One. No, not even a one count. What did you mean by the Purple Pansy is distracted?
Yeah. He said that the reason he hasn't been winning is because of the dumbass friends in the arena, and I'm inclined to believe him. sometimes they get on your nerves chanting, "You still got it," and "Fight forever."
Sounds like an excuse to me of not being on top of his game.
You're not a wrestler, RG. So what would you know?
I beat you, didn't I?
I don't recall that.
And come to think about it, if you win tonight, I can challenge you and beat you for the title.
Oh, you think you can beat me, RG? You didn't beat me. You cheated. That's what you did. You can go back and watch the very first episode. You know what, everybody go back and watch the first episode and see the very end and see RG cheat to beat me to become the CEO.
Fake news, everybody. I won clean. I've tapped him out, and that's that. Anyways, people have been asking the reason why Big Daddy T would exact violence on B-Rad, exciting black-on-black violence.
You know, they've been doing that on WWE too, but they ain't asking that question. How come nobody's asking WWE? How come Apollo, what's his name, Apollo Crews, and MVP are going against each other? Well, that's more than snowflakes. Fucking keyboard warriors.
Well, Big Daddy T responded by saying he will beat anyone that costs him money.
That is a damn good answer, RG. B-Rad just stood there in the corner like a chump on the first episode when it came time to break up the pin. B-Rad missed by a mile like he was elbow dropping the Invisible Man. That ain't a color thing, RG. You threaten anyone's money, they're gonna fight back. Money problems is a first world problem.
The Spot go for the tag. He gets it. B-Rad is a clean man, and he misses.
Did you see the look on Big Daddy T? He's like, yeah, right. You hose bag.
And it's all thanks to, the hook. One. Excuse me. It's all thanks to Big Daddy T taking advantage. And they're doing it here. Double team.
And what's the Spot doing? He ain't doing nothing.
B-Rat takes down Big Daddy T. Now he's on the offense. Elbow. He's got him. He picks him up. Kick to the midsection. Neckbreaker. The flipping neckbreaker. The flipping leg drop. Series of blows. He throws him into the back elbow. No, Big Daddy T with them big fists. And he flips him right over his shoulders. Big Daddy T gets the tag.
The technical master.
B-Rat's back on his feet.
But like I said, the technical master is back in control. Elbow to the back of the head.
He rolls him. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Big Daddy T and the Purple Pansy have their shit together.
The nut stretcher. Purple Pansy with the hook. 1, 2, and broken up by the Spot. Pansy kissing his muscles. He's got him up. The Purple Popper. All right, on the injured ribs. 1, 2, and 3. The winner of this match by way of pinfall, Big Daddy T and the Purple Pansy. Thanks to the injury on B-Rad's ribs, the Purple Pansy and Big Daddy T were able to capitalize and put him away.
And what was the Spot doing? The Spot had no effect on this match whatsoever. He just interfered. He just wanted to get on the show, I think. Trying to collect his payday and not do much to help his partner, B-Rad. Well, if you ask me, B-Rad deserves it, because that's exactly what he did to Big Daddy T on the first episode. And you know what to say about karma, RG.
It comes and goes.
No, Karma's a bitch.
Up next, we got Prototype 1350 versus the Purple Puma.
Yeah, so don't go nowhere.
The following match is a women's championship tournament match scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. First, approaching the ring from Kansas City, Missouri. She is the former women's champion. She is the Purple Puma. Puma had quite a telling story of how this whole situation came about in a promo she cut earlier on this evening, going from women's champion to being part of this tournament.
Boo fucking who? She can cry all she wants and tell her stories. That's all they are. Stories. How do you show your championship material? You get the job done in the ring. If she still got it, she'll blow past her opponents tonight. But if she don't, she's gonna complain over and over again. She sounds like those crybabies out there complaining about wearing a mask because of COVID. Damn crybaby.
Who? Puma or the mask? Not the people that don't wear masks.
Both.
And her opponent, from parts unknown, she is Prototype 1350. The autonomous android has blown through her competition and continues to be the superstar to beat in the DSW.
There are others that are better wrestlers than this walking tin can. Yes, I did the music. I dig it. But the robot tied to the song has no business being in the squared circle. Tonight, it's gonna be up against a real athlete, the Purple Puma. What the hell? That was a weird cut.
The winner of this match will advance to face off against Crystal Turbo, who displayed a great deal of durability earlier this evening.
If 1350 wins, it won't be any trouble at all, seeing as how it could lift a bus if it wanted to.
But as I've been informed in the past, is that it's programmed not to. And you're the one that hired her.
I bet it's programmed by someone, or someone has control of her on one of them video games. Push one of them buttons and that two-legged tin can uses a cheat code to become a no-selling, take-no-damage machine.
Okay, well, let's not forget that the Purple Puma has been itching to get her hands on the title she never lost. And I would think that that would be strong motivation to beat Prototype 1350 of this whole tournament. Her claims are valid. How could she have envisioned that this last time she defended the title, she would have to hand it over?
You did take it away, RG. Stripped her of it clean.
Only because you disrupted her title defense because you were trying to get at me.
Nope. I don't remember that. It didn't happen. Fake news.
Well, everything I've learned about Prototype 1350 is based off of the notes that I have read while you were GM that you had in the filing cabinets in your office, which is now my office.
Are you blaming me for Prototype 1350, RG?
Tongue twister, Douglas?
It sounds like you're blaming me. Look, RG, I'll be honest, all right? Let me see, how should I put this? Look, when I signed these wrestlers, I was drunk, all right? I was just signing away stuff. And this guy in this, it looked like a military outfit, he handed me a bunch of money, told me to sign this paper, and I did.
Well, based off of what I read, it assured us that things would go clean. And the Purple Puma has 1350 submission lock and let's go. 1350 with a nice arm drag. Axe handle to the face, and she picks her up, elbows driven right into the shoulder of the Purple Pansy. The Purple Puma. Purple Puma's right back up. Clothesline. Missing with the clothesline. Power slam.
Let's go, Puma. Put her away. Yeah.
Puma with the springboard corkscrew splash. And now she goes for a submission lock again. She's got it locked in. Will she make the 1350 tap? No, 1350. She releases.
Spear. Spear. Spear.
The pin. 1, 2, and 3. And the winner of this match, Purple Puma.
We'll all be down. She beat her. I don't know what to say.
Yes, Douglas. The Purple Puma beat Prototype 1350.
Maybe she is a deserving champion.
Well, she isn't a champion yet, but she could be. She gets to go up against Crystal Turbo in the next match.
I just got my new favorite to win that match. Crystal Turbo doesn't stand a chance. If Purple Puma can beat an android, hell no, Turbo is going down. That's gonna be one hell of a match.
Sriracha beer. Taste the flavor.
The following match is for the DSW Men's World Heavyweight Championship scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Guest commentating this match and making his way to the ringside, he is Dr. Donnie Delight.
We have seen his promos over the past few episodes as he has been scouting the world for what he calls the next big thing in professional wrestling. He will be assisting in giving his views on this championship match as it plays out. Must be an important phone call. Oh, he finally made it. Welcome, Mr. Delight.
That's Dr. Delight, Sunday boy. But thanks for having me. I can't wait to share what I see in this match.
First, making his way to the ring, he is the challenger and 21-time former world champion. He is Douglas Mitchell.
Now, if I do recall, you put Douglas Mitchell in this here match. Am I right?
That is correct. The Dragonstar tournament is currently underway. It would be unfitting to give someone a title shot that was neither in the tournament or lost in the tournament. Douglas was the perfect fit.
I don't think there's a better candidate. If you want to be great, you gotta be great. And Douglas Mitchell has a history of beating some of the best. The main question is whether Douglas has anything left in the tank.
And his opponent, he is the reigning Dragonstar Wrestling Champion from Detroit, Michigan. He is TKO.
TKO is a 4-time Golden Gloves champion
and has won the WBO World Championship belt 2 times, shortly after succumbing to his self-inflicting punch that caused him to wear a medically prescribed helmet in the ring.
If it's medically prescribed, then it's legal. And if it's legal, it's fair game to use. The champ is on top for a reason. He can't be beat, and this match is going to push him to the limit. With boxing experience and physique like that, Douglas is going to have one hell of a time beating TKO. I might just have to, my first Dragon Wrestling client tonight.
A look at the Dragonstar World Heavyweight Championship. This is what it's all about, people.
Damn. This is better than Jericho versus Orange Cassidy.
We have reached the main event. Douglas Mitchell is challenging the current DSW champion, TKO.
Now, why don't you tell us all why and how this match all started, RG?
Well, TKO was on one of the episodes to talk with Douglas, and during at least one of the matches of possible wrestlers that would face him for the championship belt, he decided he had better things to do.
You're using a lot of uhs, RG. You know, like you don't know what to say. Like I caught you off guard. So tell me, what better things did he have to do?
Yeah, that never came up. All he said was that he chooses when he appears. He never showed up, so that's where we are today.
You don't reckon that's a little much? He is your champion.
Not by choice. We'll see if Douglas can fix that. Speaking of which, if he's not your champion, who is? Everyone has been waiting to hear about your,
You want to know about my client, my prospect. I can't tell just yet. You will know when the time is right. You gotta make an impact, make a statement.
Well, it's all the hype on Twitter on who is gonna be your
My client, RG. It ain't hard to say.
Yep, your client. Well, Douglas is taking a TKO right now. Punch to the chest, punch to the midsection, catches him off guard. Headlock, elbow to the face.
Now, the thing about boxers is they focus on the head. Punches, jabs, just like that, taking down Douglas. And then he begins punching. See how he's doing that? He's doing it methodically.
You're right. Punch after punch. One. Shoulder up. Irish whip into the corner, almost taking down the ref. Spins him around. Douglas from behind. Club to the back of the head. Reverse. Got him. Begins punching again. And a club to the back. And another. And an axe handle. And another. Douglas is down.
TKO don't play. I've seen him box in the WBO. He took down quite a bit of opponents. And he held them titles pretty well. I mean, he might have lost one, but he came back and he won it again. Here we go.
Big punch taking down Douglas. 1, 2. And Douglas gets the shoulder up. Douglas is back on his feet.
Like I said, TKO might think he's old, but look at that build. Ooh!
Poke in the eyes. That's one thing you cannot do in boxing. Catches him off guard, but that's something that Douglas has done in the past, so he's familiar with it.
A heel cannot trick a heel. That's one thing you got to know about wrestling. Heels know what it takes to win, and they'll do whatever it takes. Poking the eyes, pulling the tights. That's all a part of being a heel.
Douglas with the heart punch.
He goes back. Oh no. TKO drops down. 1, 2. No. Not even a 2 count.
See? And now, oh! Oh man, that was good. Could he put him away?
Only a 1 count. Nice move by Douglas. He Irish whips him into the corner hard. Now, Dr. Donnie Delight, how do you think that helmet will come into play?
Well, TKO ain't a cheater. He's going to do whatever it takes to win, but he ain't a cheater.
Full Nelson submission. Old school maneuver that you do not see anymore. TKO, his arms flailing. Will he submit? No, the power of TKO breaks out of the hold. TKO with a jab, uppercut, hook, uppercut, and a big jab takes him down. He drags him to the center of the ring and he hooks the leg. 1, shoulders up.
See? Douglas still got a lot left in him. That's a real show that he is a real champion material.
Submission hold. Douglas has it locked in. And he taps out! He taps out!
The winner of this match and new World Heavyweight Champion, Douglas Mitchell.
Hot damn, I told you. I told you Douglas was a real fighter. He turned up the heat.
The legend has reclaimed the throne as the 22nd time world champion. What does that mean for the Dragonstar universe? Find out on the next episode. For myself and behalf of Dr. Donnie Delight, have a good evening. That's right, I'm back. Hope you like the show. Oh, crap. My TV's on and I have Twitch on. Alright, I just cut it off. Alright, I was hearing myself and it's always weird to hear yourself. Anyways, let me see what we got. I am missing something here. I'm gonna switch over here. See if it pops up. There we go. Thanks for the follow. For I don't want to butcher it. Sager 3783. Dragonisu, whom I've had a discussion with tonight. You weren't in the chat. And OBSG. Thank you for following. I hope you like the show. It's just something that I'm trying to build on. Originally, I was thinking I would love to be able to write for AEW, but I don't think they actually have writers. And so I don't think I will be looking towards that route. It'd be great, but, well, yeah, I don't see that happening. Nor WWE. I've tried to apply to WWE, and that didn't happen. They're looking for people that have experience, and you can't get experience if you can't get in the field, which is basically really dumb in the industry. So I mean, you gotta start as somebody's what do you call it? Coffee grabber, gopher, something like that. Anyways, so I have another stream coming up, and it is involving DSW, but it's not going to be the same show. It's not going to be the edited show that I've been doing. Basically, it's going to be a live stream, but it's going to be from the actual game. So I'm gonna have I think it's the commentary of Michael Cole and the King on that one, and it's Nuclear Night. I am bringing that one back. Eventually, I will bring back the television championship, but for those that have seen the show in the past, maybe a few years back, 3 years, I can't remember. Nuclear Night was just a short-lived thing, and then I stopped streaming the wrestling. But I actually enjoy doing the show editing and the story writing. But the problem is, I don't get to build up the lower card wrestlers. So that's why I'm bringing back Nuclear Night. But I'm gonna be talking on it live, so you'll be able to hear me, and you'll be able to talk to me while I'm on that stream. So another plus. If you're wondering when I stream, I really don't have set nights. If you go down in my Twitch page, you can actually see the nights that I post. If I do, so the way that this show works, if you're just joining, is I have quite a bit of editing to do, and that's why I've added Nuclear Night, so it's kind of like a filler in between. But you also get to see the wrestlers that weren't on the main show. I think we have three more shows, or maybe two more, heading into Belly of the Beast pay-per-view. That is going to be on Patreon, possibly. And then I might eventually drop it on YouTube. I'm not sure yet. But we'll see. I'm still playing that by ear. I haven't decided yet. But Patreon, you get everything early. Plus, you get, if you're into the sort of stuff, you get some 3D models of the women from the show, which I do call them either women or divas, and they it's an action pose from the shot from one of the matches. Plus, you'll get a swimsuit version of pictures, and then you'll get not safe for work version of pictures. There's also a different tiers where you can become you can add a wrestler, which basically I'll spend maybe a few hours making a wrestler with you. So basically we meet up like on Google Hangouts or maybe Skype, and then I'll stream the gameplay over to you so you can see it, and then we'll make one so you can have your own particular wrestler on the show. As far as wins and losses, I script the show. I do not script, hey, what's going on, Rob? It's been a while, man. Basically, I script the show, I write the show, but I do not edit any of the Discord. We can do Discord, but I can't really show you the show. Google Hangouts is free. I'll let you know that, so there's no problem there. Rob, we got maybe like 2, maybe 3 episodes for the pay-per-view. So if you want to jump on that, because Morgan will be in the elimination chamber. Just FYI. I'm using what am I using right now? An AverMedia Extreme. I can't remember if that's what it is. Extreme 2, Extreme, yeah, something like that. It's been a while. It's not a new one, but it's still one that's used quite a bit. It doesn't have. It's not one that uses 4K. It's the one that's a step down. All right, not a problem, Rob. But that's. Oh, I lost myself there. What was I talking about a second ago? Sorry. The thing you record stuff in, you can screen share. Yeah. Well, the only problem with that is there's a delay. So if I have Google Hangouts, if you have a tablet or if you even have a phone, you can get onto Google Hangouts, and that's for free. The only thing you just need is an email. That's it. That's all you need. Oh, no problem, dude. It's not an issue, Rob. I have no problem. You're all good, dude. You work and stuff, so I understand. My wife works at the same place. Uh, but I was on the Patreon. Anyways, so we'll spend time creating a wrestler. You can even tell me about the theme. I mean, we could do it on the stream where you watch it, but with the delay, it's an issue. Like it. I did it with one person before, and man, it took forever. Like I almost fell asleep doing it. It's painful. Like, but we can do it with like a series of nights, and that's not a problem. But uh, no, Discord doesn't have delay at all. But I think you can't really see on Discord. I mean, we could stream it on here. Um, I don't know if YouTube does a link only to that particular stream. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I've heard, dude. I've been seeing your posts, and man, I don't know what to say other than maybe going to like a discount electronics or something like that and getting another laptop or, man, I don't know. I got uh, I'm trying to keep quiet because I got my son a pretty decent PC for $600 through Best Buy. It's by CyberPower, so it's not a great video card that comes with it, but you can play majority of the game. So if y'all are interested out there, you can get onto Best Buy and look up a CyberPower PC. It has a pretty good processor. The graphics card is it's pretty basic, but it'll get you playing majority of the games at like a low win rate. But it's not bad. I prefer PCs over laptop, but that's just my preference. But there's also a book, a book a show. So basically, what you're doing with the book a show is you're forcing me to write around your booking. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna write, and it's like a you kind of screwing me on my booking, but it keeps me on my toes. I enjoy the writing part, and it's fun. So it's just something that I threw in there. Oh, what else did I have on there? I have to look now. Let's see. Hold on, I'm going there, so I gotta look. It's sometimes you forget what you put on your own friggin' post, man. Let's see. Okay. Anyways, but on the second stream, you're gonna see a lot new wrestlers that have not made it to the main show yet. They're on the main roster, but as they come into story, you will see them on the scripted show. Otherwise, the nuclear night will be unscripted. Let's see. Let's see. I'm scrolling down and looking. Okay. You also get like a card of one of the women from DSW. Oh, the public page. Okay. All right. There's a push a star. There you go. That's what I forgot. There's a push a star where basically you'll see one of your favorite wrestlers a little bit more, and I have quite a bit of a roster going, but it's still building. You'll see a lot more pop up, but if you're familiar with 2K14, you get the whole. The more you see a wrestler on the show, the more they have a chance of getting over. So if they get more wins or more losses, nonetheless, it allows them to get more involved into a story. So that's where the push a star comes into place. The let's see, I'm scrolling down. Oh, there we go. Okay, the creative package is the creative superstar. The be the booker is where you book the show. But the The Push a Star, you get the Not Safe for Work package, as well as the Be the Booker and the Not Safe for Work. I might do an in between. That way, if you're not gonna get the Not Safe for Work, then you'll just get the regular pictures. And I might just do a regular package where if you just want the pictures of the 3D versions of the women, you'll get like a basic, just a basic picture set. But that's basically it. I've been running my mouth a little bit long, but that's the show. That's the main show. This will be posted to YouTube. The Patreon, you get it earlier, and you don't get the commentary before and after, setting you up for the show. I mean, this was basically the free part, but I don't know. Sometimes I get hit with the copyright, and you might get commercials because I'm using an actual band's entrance theme for one of the wrestlers, particularly Prototype 1350. I've contacted the artist, and they're fine with it, but every time it comes up, it's gonna get hit. And I wish there was a way around it. I don't know if that's possible. I've other streams I've been looking into possibly streaming Fallout 76. I know a lot of people don't like it. Probably a lot of people wouldn't follow me just for that alone. But I'll still play it. Sure. I'll take it and add it. I can't remember. I think I have it as a Dragonstar. I haven't logged into Discord in a while, but I might do it eventually. I've been contemplating going back to Dragonstar. Streaming WWE 2K19. But just the women. I'm not really sure on that though. I'm not really sure because I have a following for women alone, but I'm not really certain because a lot of the cards are women, and I have quite a following on DeviantArt for those particular pictures. So you can see what I'm talking about on DeviantArt. Give me a second. I'll put the post in the chat here momentarily so you can see where I am. If you want to see some of the stuff I have posted, I am putting it on the chat right now. So that's my my DeviantArt page. If you don't have a DeviantArt account, it's free, but there's a sample of some of the not safe for work stuff, which are blurred out. So I mean, it's if you're underage and you are looking at that, I wouldn't. But I have a disclaimer at the beginning of this video, so you can go back and watch that, and you can show them that it won't get you out of any trouble. But hey, I mean, it puts it sets a blame somewhere. Anyways, thanks for watching the show. I've tried to get these out as much as possible, but I need more follows. I need more people watching the stream so I can get up there in the to where I can actually get something back in return. I don't ask for any donations. I don't even ask for subs. I just looking for the viewers, for the viewer count. Anything I can make on Patreon. If you like it that much, you can follow on Patreon. Whatever. I'm not gonna force you to do any of that. All right, but nonetheless, I like putting on a good show for you. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to catch you on the next show. Thank you for watching. It takes a bit between everything that I'm doing. I would love to do a Facebook page, but man, it's difficult. I have a Twitter, and that's seen in the video as well, the regular stream of the video, which showed earlier. DGN_star on Twitter, and I'll usually post whenever I have a video. I'll mention Patreon on there as well. Again, I've started this maybe like 3-4 months ago, and it's early. It's a little too early, and people are just catching on that I'm actually doing something that's a little bit different than the typical watching wrestling video game play without any sort of context to it, and that's what I'm trying to do. So again, I need to bail. It's getting late for me. I have to get up early, and I'm sure some of y'all do for work as well. If you do work, if not, if you're out of work, I apologize for that. Have a good night, and you too, Rob. Thanks for watching OBSG. Thanks for joining the show again. Everybody that watched, thanks for watching, Rob. Thanks for jumping on. I will catch you on the next Dragonstar Wrestling, which will be Friday. I have it scheduled. I think right. I have it scheduled for Friday. Friday at 9:30 p.m. Central Time. It might show different time on yours, but that will be the live one, which will have an undercard. It won't be the overdubbed commentary. It'll just be me talking over everything. All right. Have a good evening. Good night.